nice clean nails.
Oh, there's some new ones.
Yeah. Oh, good girl, Lottie.
So we're going to be talking about why we chose the dogs we chose. And this is Lottie, and Ellie's just giving Lottie some...
She's been such a good girl. I never put.
Giving Lottie some treats.
No.
Got some treats there, Lottie.
Oh, good girl.
And we got Dalmatian. I don't know why we got Dalmatians actually, but I can tell you why they're so wonderful. Is that Lottie's very expressive, aren't you, Lottie? They're very foodie, aren't you, Lottie? Where's your biscuits, Lottie?
Good girl.
Dalmatians are very energetic. So when Lottie's nearly 10. Oh no, she is 10, and she probably when she was a puppy, or when she'd, about by the age of 1 to 2, we were taking her for a couple of hours walk a day. And if you don't exercise them and you don't feed them, then it's a crazy dog that you probably don't want. But they're very loving, aren't you, Lottie? Very, very loving. And they're very easy to look after when you get back from a walk, because they dry very quickly and they don't smell or have mud everywhere. But they do shed hairs, don't you, Lottie?
Yes.
So
Which you can
that
see right now on our trousers.
that is one of the disadvantages.
These are clean on
Isn't
today,
it, Lottie? It's one of the disadvantages. What else? They're very loving. They can be a little bit skitty, can't you, Lots?
Lottie gets a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
sometimes.
she gets a little bit worried about things. And she doesn't like you messing with her paws or taking a temperature. If you know how that happens, that's not...
I wouldn't like it. Not many dogs would do
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it either.
No,
so
true.
My dog doesn't really.
But they smile.
Yeah.
Dalmatians
A little
smile.
bit
I don't know if your dog smiles, but if let us know if they do.
smiling?
You do smile, don't you, Lottie? So that's very good. Oh, and she yawns a lot as well. Oh, great.
Shake it off.
And we're also going to find out about your dog, Helen. What kind of dog do you have?
I've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Right, great.
And she is 2.
Yeah.
And her name is Blue. And this is her and me.
Let's have a look. Oh, great.
And she's a very good girl.
Why did you choose a Staffordshire Bull Terrier?
Well, I chose a Staffordshire Bull Terrier because we'd had 2 previously as I grew up.
Yeah.
But they were both boys, and they were brindle Staffordshire Bull Terriers.
Right.
And Blue is Blue.
Yeah.
And I decided to have a girl because I think they're just a little bit more loyal than boys.
Let's have a look at another picture.
Yeah. And as you can see, Staffordshire Bull Terriers are very loving.
Yeah.
And although Blue doesn't smile like Lottie, she kisses.
Ah, very good.
A lot. And I don't know if you can see there, but,
Yeah, you can.
likes to get right up in there. In the nose, and the mouth, and the ears, anywhere. Staffies are very loving, and they're wonderful companions for humans in particular.
Yeah.
They like.
Look at that.
In
She's
fact, she
smiling in
doesn't
that.
smile,
She looks
but yeah,
like she's smiling
she's
there.
a smiley Staffy.
Yeah.
She doesn't have her mouth open very much, Blue, because she's very, very fit and healthy.
Yeah.
So she doesn't do a lot of panting like lots of other Staffies that I know. But she's a lot of fun, and actually Staffies can take lots of exercise.
Yeah. They're very strong, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Blue's 20 kilos and she's very strong.
Yeah.
But she doesn't pull on the lead, and she walks next to you nicely.
What about training? How difficult was she to train?
I had to be very consistent with Blue, because she was a dominant female, and she needed me to be sure about all the things that I was teaching her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was hard. She's very food orientated, as most dogs are, but Staffies generally are also like that.
Yeah.
With food, she's very easy to train. In fact, you can teach her to do almost
like Lottie.
anything.
Lottie, out of the bin, please.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I had to be very consistent at the beginning, but it paid off, because she's nearly 3 now, and she's a very, very good girl. You can take her almost anywhere.
And what advice would you give to people considering a dog? you know, what things are important. Obviously, you're allowed to bring your dog to work.
Yes, so I think that I didn't get Blue. My whole life I wanted a blue staffy called Blue.
Right.
And I didn't get her until I had the time to commit to her.
Yeah.
And when I wasn't leaving her when she was very young, and even now she doesn't get left for more than 3 hours. So
yeah.
I think you've definitely got to have the time, especially when they're young, to be able to commit.
Do you take her to training classes?
Yeah, we did. We went to training classes till she was almost 18 months.
Yeah.
But we went to puppy class, training classes. We've done a bit of everything.
Good.
But yeah, you definitely need the time. All through the life, you need to be able to commit the time to your dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you do now, still with Lottie.
Good. And your next breed of dog? Dread to think
After
about
a staffy.
after Blue, but would you?
So I think that I maybe, if I could have another Blue, I'd have another staffy.
Yeah.
But if not, I think we would maybe get a boxer next.
Right. Yeah.
And I think, well, my boyfriend would really like a tan boxer.
Yeah.
Called Finny. So I don't think
not that you've thought about.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. We definitely have. But I don't think we're going to get him with Blue because boxers are very different to staffies in that, well, not necessarily staffies, but to Blue, she's very calm and she's very relaxed and she is happy in any situation, whereas Finnies are definitely a little bit more excitable. So I think we're going to enjoy Blue for a whole life, and then yes, maybe one day we might get a boxer Finny.
We're thinking of possibly not having another Dalmatian. Lottie's our second Dalmatian. All right, good girl. She's our second Dalmatian, and she's quite hard work. But I personally would have a Dalmatian.
Yes.
But my wife and daughter are thinking maybe something else. Maybe something with long hair that doesn't shed.
Yes.
And
what about a little bit smaller?
Maybe like a cockapoo or something like that. Maybe. But I like a big dog.
Yes. And the thing is about Lottie is she's big, but she's not massive.
No. She's a good size.
Yeah.
And actually the male Dalmatians, so Lottie's obviously a female, the male Dalmatian who wants to go outside can be up to 50% bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, so they can be quite big dogs.
Yeah, so if you're going to get a Dalmatian, if you think about a boy, that is going to be very, very big.
Would you say that Dalmatians are quite strong-minded?
Definitely strong-minded. Lottie now, when we go on a walk, she will decide which way we're going. Yeah. And she will stop and say, yeah, we're not going that way, Dad. We're going this way, just like she wants to go outside.
As you can see, right now she's ready to go.
Yeah, great. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to grab this and
go and see
if Ellie will talk to us.
See if she's on the phone or not.
Okay, so Ellie's got a lovely puppy.
We're probably going to
struggle here
to help on that occasion. Although obviously
she's on the phone at the moment, so
that's something that
I'm going to show you Ellie's puppy. Here it is. This is Ellie's puppy, and absolutely gorgeous. Get a bit more. There we go. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Really cute.
Andrew will be more than happy to speak to you.
And we will speak to Ellie in a minute.
You know, well, you've called, I can give you a number. If you call it now, you will come through to me or one of my colleagues. We field all of our business owners' calls. Have you got a pen?
Other things to consider when you are choosing a puppy, you can go onto our website and have a look. So go to the Barking Mad Dog blog, choosing the right puppy for you. We've got some advice from our in-house dog trainer and behaviourist Lisa. So you can read all about that. Talking about, some of the truths and false facts about puppies, you know, and sociability and what's important, which breed to go for, how to get it right first time, and you know, how long you can leave a dog, that kind of thing. Lottie's keen to go outside, so I might let her outside in a minute. And so yeah, we will just see if Ellie's available. If she isn't, we will finish now and come back to you. There she is. Hello. Hello, you're free.
£52.
Okay, can you tell us about, we've got that one there, and that one.
This is Luno. Luno is a Springer door, so it's a cross between a Labrador and a Springer Spaniel.
Yeah.
He is very lively, very loving, very caring. You can't leave anything in the kitchen that isn't in the right place, otherwise he will eat it.
Why did you choose a Springer door?
Because it's a mixture of the two breeds that people like. They're sort of two of the most popular breeds of dog.
More healthy,
absolutely. And he's got such a shiny coat. He's very healthy. He gets a lot of exercise because he needs it. He's only 10 months. So he's still, still growing, but the good thing about him as well is he's not so big. So he's about this tall, which means that he's not, huge. He's easy to manage. You can still lift him.
Puppy photo, other way.
So that was when he was tiny, and oh my goodness, can't get over how beautiful he was. He's got gorgeous eyes. No, he's absolutely lovely.
And what about, I don't know, you don't bring him in, but you're...
He has come in a few times, but because he's so energetic, he's not really ideal for an office at the moment, because he likes to be in everything. The recycling box in the kitchen is his favourite thing because of the plastic bottles. He's more suited to stay at home. He's fine by himself, or, he's alone for 3 hours, and he just sleeps in the kitchen and he's fine. He has lots of toys to keep him occupied.
And we can just change to this one.
Oh yes, so here's the little boomerang of him winking.
Is he winking? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's clever. So what about walks? How often? How long?
He has 3 walks a day.
Wow.
He goes in the morning early, first thing, for sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. He has a little walk at lunchtime, and then also a long walk in the evening for about an hour, where he gets let off lead and he just runs and runs, and then he's knackered, so he sleeps all night long, and it's great.
Would you that's the kind of essential really to be able to give it the walks.
Absolutely, he needs the long walks, because otherwise he would just be a bit of a pain really, because he's just so energetic. And he likes to be, he needs to be distracted often. If he's not been for a walk, he needs something to stimulate him, because he's quite on the ball.
Quite intelligent breed. And have you had any other breeds before?
Jack Russells have always been part of my life. So always girls, little girl Jack Russells. Mostly my dad's dogs, so they like him the most because he exercised them and fed them. But with me, since I was very little,
still winking away.
Still winking away. Yes, I've got Lottie hair all over me.
Yes, Lottie's still here with us.
Clean
Lovely.
trousers. Oh my clean trousers.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
No, that's all right. I think we'll probably leave it there.
All right.
But, thank you. One last tip. If you've got a tip for someone choosing a dog, what would you recommend?
My tip is make sure that you're going to be available for the dog that you have. So if you need a dog with lots of exercise and you work full time, it's probably not ideal for you.
Yeah, great.
That would be my
tip. Thank you very much, Ellie.
No problem.
What's your name?
My Lottie.